Computing. A big call out to all you guys on Gearslutz. Here to show you some of what's new at NAMM and what we got coming out at OWC. So I'll dive right into it and kind of wander over to our Thunderbolt 3 dock. This is for the latest 2016 MacBook Pros. It also works on PCs with Thunderbolt 3 Type-C. It has a whole bunch of ports that these new machines don't have. USBs, gives you a gigabit Ethernet in. We give you FireWire. We give you a digital optical out. We give you audio in and out on the analog side. Again, lots of USB ports. We put a card reader back on the front. There's going to be a micro SD reader also there, but we give you everything that, quite frankly, you're missing. Plus, this also will charge and power your laptop, so one cable will connect you to your video, connect you to your devices, connect you to...
Also your power supply.
Just about everything, yeah. And it's your power supply. So one device does it all. Great for when you're on the road, if you get back, whether you're home, office, studio. I mean, one product, piece of cake, one connection, and it's great. So we're moving. Then this next product we got, this is, again, we go back to the 2016 MacBook Pro. There's only a Type-C ports in this. A lot of folks need Type-A's. They still want gigabit Ethernet. A card reader is kind of a nice thing. So we got an SD card reader and a micro SD card reader. So this solution bolts onto the bottom of the new MacBook Pro 2016. In addition to adding ports, it also has two internal drive bays for 7mm drives for up to 4 terabytes of additional storage today. The sky's the limit in the future, but even within a year, we're already looking at up to 8 terabytes inside. So you got a system that's, got some performance, got some cool features, and now we're adding back the ports that we're taking away, plus giving you the ability to upgrade today and upgrade tomorrow as well. Bring back that upgrade flexibility to a system, kind of put the Pro back in the MacBook Pro. So that's been, people have really been all over that at CES. They've really been enjoying it this show. I mean, it's something the pros really need, really want, because when you got to have the ports, ideally you don't have to have a dongle for each of the devices you need to connect. Now something else that's connected to this unit, connected to this computer right now, is our new Envoy Pro EX. This is a Thunderbolt 3 external drive, solid state, up to 2 terabytes. For those of you doing video editing, it's way, how to say in the curve in terms of doing, you got a big instrument set, you got doing audio editing. I mean, that's a piece of cake. But even in the 4K video editing, this guy supports over 1,400 megabytes a second write, over 2,000 megabytes a second read, super high speed performance, and it's one cable. It's bus powered. Again, very rugged. Can pretty much run this thing over. Great storage, great plug and play. No external power. Great for on the go. So we got our ThunderBay 4 here. This is a 4-drive external storage array. Connects via Thunderbolt. So Mac or PC with Thunderbolt can plug and play this in. Today, that's up to 48 terabytes of storage. And we have a soft RAID technology that makes it very easy to have not just one, but multiple different soft RAID volumes across it. So you can have an editing segment, you can have a RAID 5 segment, you can have your super redundant 0+1 or even 4-way RAID 1, but it's high performance storage, very accessible. Our hardware doesn't lock you in. You can take those drives out, you can move into another device and still have access to your data. We believe we have the best storage available, but if you have a reason to go someplace else, then we're not doing something right, but we don't lock our customers in with proprietary solutions and fixes and little things that make it difficult. We want you to have access to your data, and we want you always to choose us for your data needs because we're building the best thing for you, not because you're locked into us. So this guy goes up to 48 terabytes. This guy goes up to 48 terabytes. This one's Thunderbolt, this is USB 3, eSATA, and we still have FireWire on there. So we're supporting systems new and old in one box. I mean, we don't just support the latest and the greatest. We also do a heck of a lot to keep everything that's already deployed going strong. And then when you're in a point where you're looking to make backups, looking to make copies, you need to transfer data from one media to another. We have our OWC dual drive docks. For being on the road and taking them places, they have an integrated power supply, so you don't have to worry about a power brick. They're available with USB 3.1 and Thunderbolt, so you got connectivity options. They support 2 drives, and either 2 2.5s, up to 2 3.5s, where you can put a 2.5 and a 3.5 in, and it makes it very easy. There you go. Very, very easy to transfer data from one drive to another. Have drives that you're loading in and loading data up, kicking them out. They're independently switched. You can turn them on and off to pull each drive out, as needed. It gives you great options, when you need to make backups, when you need to transfer data, when you need to move your stuff around, or just to sit on your desk. You can actually RAID a couple drives together. You can use this just like an external, and when you need another drive set, pop those out, put another one in, and just keep on going. Very flexible and gives a lot of great purpose. And again, the integrated power supply, very, very convenient for those that are on the road and don't want to have to worry about another power adapter. So that's a one, how do I say, kind of fun, very useful product.